So an intermediate school district is a group of districts that come together to collaborate on services that they can't necessarily provide on their own.
In the case of 916, it's 10 school districts that work together to help to be financially accountable and to do things more efficiently. And we create programs together that we couldn't do alone.
We simply don't have the space, we don't have the expertise. In many cases, we don't have the equipment which is required to provide the services that these students need.
Our member districts look to the collaborative that they're a part of with 916 as a way for them to build the capacity of their own school district to have a broader curriculum than they can do as an individual and to serve some of the needs of those specialty students.
Through 916, we're able to offer programming that really meets the needs of all of our students.
Intermediate districts at 916 are very unique, and especially the special education division, in that that is all that we do.
We provide services for all kids who have needs that exceed what our member districts are able to provide for.
When students come here, it's all about the student and their unique individualized plan that we can create.
We have the benefit of being as creative and specific and specialized as we need to be.
Everyone welcomes the students and sees them for what they are and who they are and what they can offer.
They just really understand the holistic approach.
I never get the sense here from our staff that they've run out of ideas, that they don't know what to do next, that they are willing to take on any kind of challenge that comes their way.
We can make them feel valued again and happy and successful again.
That's our overall goal, is to turn out a young person who can go out into the community to function to the highest of their ability and to live happily.
Our Career and Technical Center here inside of Century College is kind of the best kept secret that we don't really want to be a secret.
We offer to some of our schools the opportunity for their students to take career exploration, to take technical training, to even jump into a college setting.
It's a really great space that allows them to see if what they're trying out now is going to be something that's going to be a good fit for them after graduation.
To know what you're going for and have a class that's solely based on what you want to do. It's awesome.
Our staff here come right from the workplace that they're teaching. So we have an expertise, I think, in the areas that we teach that maybe is different than at high school.
We can share our experiences with them. So for students who are interested in a particular industry, if their teachers worked in that industry, that's really huge.
I hear them telling these stories and it just makes it so much more realistic, and the kids are right there. They're right there with them.
The teachers are really, really awesome. They definitely know what they're talking about.
I definitely see that we're able to help students kind of connect to their future.
I've always had those doubts of, is this really what I want to do for the rest of my life? And this class has definitely helped me kind of reassure myself of this is what I want to do.
Whatever the students' abilities are, whatever their needs are and their interests are, we can give them something to make them successful.
Because I took this class, I definitely feel ready for next year, and I can't wait.
Well, we're very proud of our Valley Crossing Community School, which is a typical elementary school that we run for 3 of our member districts.
Valley's vision or approach to learning is to provide a safe, challenging, and joyful environment for our students, and we accomplish that in a variety of different ways. We utilize the responsive classroom approach, which emphasizes the interaction of academic and social learning. We want our students to develop strong people skills as well as strong academic skills.
We feel a little bit more free to experiment with new ideas in education and what might work.
A lot of teaming across the teachers. They're organized into neighborhoods, and so it really helps build a sense of community.
Our kids are coming away from their schooling experience here at Valley Crossing knowing how to be strong communicators, knowing how to work well with others.
I like it because you get to see other people that's maybe not your grade.
When I was in second grade, I kind of learned from the third graders what we're supposed to do.
At a young age, the students at Valley Crossing are having a great opportunity to be a role model and a leader.
I was really nervous on my first day, and then I had a buddy and he was in first grade and he helped me a lot.
One of the reasons that I really love coming to work here every day is that I know that our staff members band together and will go to great measures to assist students and make them successful.
We are never satisfied with being mediocre. It's always, what can we do better? How can we make it better? What's working well? And how can we build on that?
I feel like the ALC really fits into kind of the mission of what 916 is ultimately trying to do in terms of bridging the gap and servicing students who maybe aren't being able to be serviced in their school district.
Many of the kids that we have who come here, school didn't work, and that's why they're here.
We focus a lot on figuring out what type of learner that they are. Once we are able to figure that out, a lot of times we will tap into the style that they learn best at.
Academically here, I've improved compared to my old high school.
Before I came here, I was behind a couple credits, and now I'm caught up where I'm supposed to be.
They do better in our smaller program because they actually feel like the staff and the students care about them.
The teachers actually get more involved with the students, not only academically, but personally too.
You get more one-on-one with your teacher, so they kind of like know you, like how you learn, and they're always just ready to help you.
I've seen with some students that a light goes off and all of a sudden they're motivated to work, and school isn't just about getting through it.
I started thinking more about going to college than just graduating and being done.
We're real excited about what we've done so far and what the future holds, and as we move forward, we're going to be trying to engage kids in future skills that's going to help them quickly adapt to the new environment of the workforce.
Through educational services, when we look at staff development needs, we might have a district that needs a particular training for teachers, but that training is quite expensive and difficult to get. We can work with grants or another intermediate district to provide that training at a lower rate, allow all of our members to be there, so they're not alone in trying to figure out that problem. We have the time to do the research on what's the best value, who's the best trainer in that area, how do we follow up with it. We can do a lot of that legwork for the districts as they identify their needs in professional development. It's often, if you have a smaller district or even sometimes a larger district, you might have a director of curriculum or a director of talented and gifted, or someone who's working on online learning, and they're in isolation. At the intermediate, what we can do is we can pull people together and create networks, create opportunities for people to collaborate. We really look for the people who are very talented in not only knowing the field and knowing the information, but knowing how to share it. So we're pretty deep in the people that we have that can provide not only the networking, but the research and the teaching that needs to go along with that high quality professional development.
Our staff values the expertise of 916's staff. They are highly skilled.
Having 916 available is a great asset. We're not having to reinvent the wheel.
They're always looking for ways in the intermediate district to meet our needs, and so I feel really listened to and supported. So it's a huge value for me.